then do what I don't know what's going on. I am scared. Hi, it's me. You can call me BP. Welcome back to my channel. And we are officially less than 1 month away from the mid-season premiere of season 8 of 911. It comes back on March 6th, and I just wanted to check in and share with you all of the behind the scenes, what we're looking forward to, what's going on in the ethers. Is that the right word? I don't know. What's going on in the universe, I guess I should say. Also, my Buckley Bear has lost his helmet somewhere, and I'm really upset about it. His helmet didn't fit him to begin with, but that doesn't matter. So where we left off on 8/8 back in November, the main plot points were that Maddie is pregnant with their second. I'm so excited for her. And Eddie is potentially thinking about leaving to go to El Paso in a very clear Homes.com ad.
Homes.com.
They have in-depth neighborhood overviews. Get a real feel for the area.
Then we also have like Bobby and Athena and their like building of their house. That's like not the most important thing, but it did happen. We also have the title for episode 9, which was supposed to be the title for episode 8. They just like switched the title story. I don't know. They did a lot of like episode switching back in season 5. But I don't think this is like an episode switch. I don't think they could have done this because 8/9 is sob stories, and because it's like a 2-part premiere, does that make sense? I don't think the order of it, sob stories, could have been 8/8 unless Wannabes, the last episode, just like wasn't even like a thing. That makes sense. I don't know. Okay, so we have gotten the first promo for the second half of season 8, and I'm just going to show it here.
Thursday, March 6th.
We have a possible hostage situation.
I got his location.
There's nobody here.
911 is back
Something's not right.
Almost nothing is right about it.
as its most intense season yet continues.
Zip ties, rope.
Blood. He's a damn serial killer. And it looks like he took Maddie with him.
We're gonna find her.
The 911 2-part return begins Thursday, March 6th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
I'm incredibly scared and incredibly excited about this like 2-part premiere, and I just want to break down the trailer a little bit. Okay, so when Athena is on the phone and she says he's a damn serial killer, she's talking with Chimney, which I think is an interesting note. And then one thing that aggravates me, because they did it in season 7. They did it in season 7 with the trailer, and Bobby says to Eddie like, oh, I'm not going to tell you how to feel about this job, but then in the show he ends up saying, I'm not going to tell you how to feel about Marisol or something like that. And so this clip is very edited.
And it looks like he took Maddie with him.
It looks like they edited in Maddie with him.
And it looks like he took Maddie with him.
And it kind of looks like she's in the haunted house, but I'm not sure. Then we see Bobby comforting Chimney. So very clearly within the trailer, something is happening to Maddie. Leave her alone. Please leave her alone. I'm worried for that. Okay, and then we got all of these like whack-ass behind the scenes pictures. We saw this on Ryan Guzman's Instagram. I want to say it was on like Tuesday the 4th of February or Monday the 3rd. It was one of those two. It was early on in February. And then on the 5th of February, we had our main man Brandon on TikTok, who started posting all of these behind the scenes things because they were filming an episode outside of his house. And so he sat there and took videos. I'm so surprised that he like hasn't been hit with a fucking lawsuit, but thank you for your service, Brandon. And as I was watching these behind the scenes clips, this is And this scene is Buck and Eddie hugging goodbye in the rain as Eddie gets into his truck that has a U-Haul hitched to it. And while I was like shook about the clips, I started to think, well, what's the order of the episodes now? Because we just saw, like, literally the day or two before these behind the scenes clips got released, that Ryan was back on set, back in the 118. And then they're filming the goodbye scene, question mark, exclamation point. I am going to do my best to play them here. So it'll be a lot of work for my editing self, but that'll be fine. I don't have premium features, but I can use premium features on CapCut. So this one is, all of these clips are like background noise reduced vocal isolation because it was raining.
Ready and action. That's what they want.
So that first one is basically just that Buck line, and I am not sure what he says. And TikTok is kind of divided on it too. I'm gonna play it one more time.
That's what they want.
That's what they blah 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 blah. And I don't know if it's like that's what they tell me to do, that's what they told me to do, that's what they call me. Like, there's a lot. I'll play one more time for you to listen.
That's what they want.
I don't know. I have no idea what that could be. Here's the second clip.
Ready and action. Oh. Hey, I baked you something. Protein challenges to just use realize to get shepherds. We got like any say what that is. This is crazy. You let me know.
That one honestly sounds very Simlish. We do see Buck say, oh wait, I baked you something. Or is that what he said?
Hey, I baked you something.
Yeah, I baked you something. And then he goes and he runs into a gray truck. And now, dear chat, I understand I am so deep in the lore that I picked up on this because that's who I am as a person, and who I am as a person is like mildly too interested in this. However, Buck has never had a truck. Buck has always had a Jeep. And so the truck is a little concerning to me, mainly because you know who else has a truck, I think? Right. And then he comes back and I don't know what kind of cookies he made.
Protein challenges to just use realize to get shepherds.
That sounds so Simlish. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, because I clicked voice enhance. Let's see if I do it without the enhancement.
Protein challenges to just use realize to get shepherds. We got like any say what that is.
So he says like saltine chocolate chip cookies, salted chocolate chip cookies, protein cookies, I don't know, some sort of chocolate chip cookies. Eddie says like good call, and then Buck is like save a couple for Christopher.
Say that is.
You save a couple for Chris. Which, what's crazy about that? I feel like that drive is like a multi-day drive, but also he's a man, so maybe it wouldn't be a loss, or maybe it wouldn't be a multi-day drive because he's a man and he can just piss into a bottle. Yeah, it's a 12-hour drive. I guess that's doable in one day, but oh my God, there's so much construction on this road. Jeez, what are they doing on I-10? Treat yourself like I-10, people. Always be improving yourself. Always be working on yourself, even if it's an inconvenience to others. Buck is like, okay, well, save some for Chris. as you get there, whatever. And then there's one more. I don't actually think they say much in this one. No, it's just behind the scenes with Ryan and his little fuzzy red jacket, because Eddie's in a fucking slutty little black tank top in the rain, which is probably pretty cold. At least we know that we're getting another buddy hug. Our 4th buddy hug. Is it our 4th? Is it our 5th? It's either our 4th or our 5th. We don't have that many. I think it's only our 4th. I just want to like bring your attention to the size of the U-Haul that Eddie has, right? It's the small one. Now, am I about to go? It literally says holds a queen size bed, right? And I get it. Also, Eddie has a truck, so he could put things in his truck. Let me Google. Okay, let's look. Okay, is this going to be a weird Google search? Yes. Do I care? No. Oh, Jesus. Size of U-Haul trailers. Okay. So, let's see what says U-Haul he got. Yeah, that one. Are you not going to show me pictures of them? Is it that size? Or is it this size? This is the craziest thing I've ever done. Does it have 1 wheel or 2? Let's look. It has 1 wheel. So he got the 5x8 cargo trunk. He could not have fit like anything in that. It doesn't look like it's that big of a U-Haul. But you know what he could fit in that U-Haul? A couch. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. He's not taking any of Christopher's furniture or any of really his furniture because that trailer is so small. And most likely Buck isn't like following him in a big ass U-Haul. I just thought of that, and that is a horrific thought to think. But Eddie driving up to El Paso really just said, "This is my temporary home." Fuck Carrie Underwood for performing at the inauguration. Anyway, then we get the cookies, which makes me believe that Buck still isn't over Tommy because he's still baking incessantly. He's moved on from loaves. Now he's gone to cookies. Obviously Buck is not following him in a U-Haul, because we would have seen that. He would not have baked him cookies. But I'm just like really confused about the whole timeline of all of this, mainly because confused about the timeline, it should just be like the name of our fucking fandom at this point in time. But because the first 2 episodes are sob stories, and then the other episode in the kidnapping arc, right? But most likely what's going to happen is that the kidnapping is going to happen at the end of the first episode. Eddie's going to leave at the first part of the first episode, right? Eddie's going to leave in the beginning of sob stories, then do what I don't know what's going on. I am scared. I am so scared. Not really, but like kind of. Also, leave my girl Maddie alone. Like, why are we doing this to her again? Again. That's crazy. Also, the hug, I'm losing my mind at. It's in the rain. It's in the rain. It's absolutely in the rain. And I'm just wondering if they're going to... I'm just wondering if they're going to parallel some other one of Buck's people in his life who left him awkwardly standing there and left LA with a ambiguous return date. Cough, cough, Abby Clark, cough, cough. And maybe Buck moves into Eddie's house to take care of it, and it partners it like, Put me in the writer's room right now. Put me in the writer's room. I have ideas. Please, they would be so good. They would hurt so bad, but they would be so good. Anyway, just a couple more weeks left. What are you guys excited about? What do y'all think? They're finally coming back to us. Finally! Finally, this hiatus has been so long and not as painful as the last one, but you know, it's been a lot. I hope you all are doing well. Tell me all your silly little theories. I want to read them. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.